My mother is a woman like no other to me. And then I have a sister, and she's not like my brothers.
Yes, it's Woman Crush Wednesday, and I'm crushing Anne. A beautiful woman yourself facing the screen this morning. For me, Anyike joins us on the bumper breakfast this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, man.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Oh, good to have you. You know, when I was like, she's coming. Okay, let's just, catch her. She don't have brother.
She's expensive.
She's expensive.
It's obvious.
She's expensive. Your
Very,
brother
very.
wants cheap girls.
No, he doesn't want cheap girls. So. He's married, thank you.
4 kids.
No.
You can steal her.
4, yeah.
She has to.
I have 4 kids. 3 boys, a girl.
Oh
can steal
my
her.
God. And you're looking this
Steal
radiant.
her.
No,
She's in Lagos.
that's a good idea.
But that is in.
We can steal her.
Oh,
We can steal
you
her.
now get my point.
What?
Good to have you. Good to have
Good to be
you.
here. Good to be
So,
here.
talk to me. This is one very interesting conversation where we started. How does a woman who has 4 kids look like this?
Discipline.
They say it's discipline. You
And
like this thing
4.
anyhow.
Yeah, I have 4 kids.
Why are you repeating 4?
3 boys and a girl. And then my first try is secondary school, and then the other 2 from my school.
You want to ask
I'm
that question
amazed.
again?
Yes.
I'm amazed.
Let me feel like,
Okay, talk to me. You've been a mother,
yeah,
you've been a wife,
yeah.
you've been a career woman, and you've been an artist. And how did you come into all of this?
Very
Did it just
lucky.
happen, or
No.
you were born like that?
No. I don't think anybody is born with anything called progress or success from God.
Okay.
Like you came with it from God divinely, but
Mhm.
it came naturally like every other thing. So it takes time for you to have to make up your mind to determine what you want to become. So let's just say my own journey, I decided to be an engineer. But I'm a medical doctor though from the beginning, but I couldn't finish. I crossed down to engineering, and then it's a story I always tell them to go and read about me. I'm just like an open letter for them. If I can do it, they can do it. Like I left medical after third year MBS, and then I came to engineering. Second year again, back lost 2 sessions. About a go-getter, a determined woman that want to tell you that there is nothing a woman cannot do. I just have to believe that nothing fails in the hands of a woman.
Nothing fails.
Yeah, nothing
in the
fails. If you're a
hands of
woman, nothing should fail in your hands because you are the being that brought any other being. So nothing fails in our hands. So I just made up my mind. I am going to do this, and I got that as an engineer, a mechanical engineer. Then I practiced. I started practicing after university. I worked with the government for 6 years. I left them to open my own company. I have my engineering firm. And to God be the glory, we have a lot of professionals that we work with. And then from there, I like to motivate because I'm a product of my mother. You know, a lady that lost, a dad at the tender. Only a Moya teacher that I am. Like my mother is teacher, I'm proud to say that, they retired headmistress. And then she puts us through life. I determined that I told myself, that's why I mentioned discipline. This is what I want to become. I want to make Mama proud. I want to make her look back and remember those loans, those cooperative loans, that is actually worth it to risk it. And I determined to get it done. And to God be the glory, I made that. Then, next phase of the life, according to the question, that's a professional aspect of me. Then moving into artist, I told myself, I want to use my life to motivate the young generations. There is no need to be born with a defined spoon. Just have a spoon. You can be any spoon, but don't decide yourself what kind of name are you going to tag your spoon with. Yeah, I just love the fact that my mother gave me a spoon. I mean, born me with a spoon. But I define the kind of spoon I want to put into it. So come with your golden, that whatever you like from your parent. I don't care. What have you done yourself? That is really what really matters to me. And then I put through the life. Face it. Face the reality of it. One, to get those things done is not by mouth. It's just you being yourself and not comparing with yourself with anything. I remember those days, if I let me wear my jean and my t-shirt, I don't care about your top. I just remember the journey ahead. This is what I want to do.
The dreams
The
that you
dreams.
had.
They were like, I'm motivating. Nigerians, I don't know. They will not just read your caption. They will just see your picture and say, like,
Yay.
and they just walk up past like that. Then I now said, if you are not reading me, I don't even know. I'm a fellow of Nigerian Society of Engineers. When I got the fellowship, they all congratulated me, you know. A year after, 8 years after, I put the same gown to just talk about goal setting, to teach them how to set.
Have they congratulated
They
you?
said, congratulations, Mama, you didn't call us. I felt so sad. And these are people that I thought I'd be venturing on my page, and I thought they've gotten it right. I now decide that, okay. Then people with answers when they had all killings of our youth. I said, okay, all of us cannot be on the street. If we cannot all be on the street, let some of us that are even in the corner, let them have that voice. That we want a better Nigeria. I want people to reason about themselves, not even about anyone. Then I put up a song, It's Our Time. It's our time because I love those lyrics. I just from Ecclesiastes chapter 3. To everything there is a season. This is a season we need to think about ourselves. Everybody in diaspora come home. We here, let's touch our life. Let's talk. Hey, they say singing is our time. Oh. I said, That means if you cannot read me, you can sing me. Then I became an artist. And, you know, as a go-getter, I said, okay, if I'm going to be an artist, I want to be the best. So far, what is the thing that I can do that will make me to say I'm an artist? Album. I look at my producer that I said, I don't want EP. What is it? He said, after album. He said, album. I okay, let's do album. He said, will you have the time? I said, is it an album? And then we started. And within a year, I launched my album with 16 songs, both video and audio ready.
Wow.
They couldn't believe it. And it's out there. So I was so happy. That's an artist. That's a problem. And I got married as a woman. After NYC, I told myself I want to
Start early.
Yeah, I don't know those days. I don't believe a woman can be a career woman and still be married. Because most of these things that come on that time were Miss MS. You see a successful career woman will come out and say, I'm a divorcee. I don't look at it. I say, okay, no. I want to be married to teach them. You can still be successful career woman and still be in your home. Then I defined it properly. That's the question right now. Everybody loves a pretty young lady that is brilliant or that is determined or focused.
Motivated.
But not all the men are good for a kind of woman I am. I don't know if that's what I'm saying. The determining factor is not even the handsome or your look or your money or your purse.
It's the fact that, are you good for me?
Are you good for the journey I have? So most of those fine guys that came that time,
They were not the
they
appropriate
are not
ones.
they are ready, serious. But when I talk to you like a week, I see that this whole new direction, man. You cannot really fit into
my dreams.
So every lady should first of all define herself. When you define yourself, you can show him the kind of guy that you want to connect into. Then when you see the person, you know. You get what I'm saying? So I defined that I want to be a very successful career woman and still be married. So because I missed those, when you want to marry, you have to, you don't have a father. Your father prefer to come to your, I just don't like that kind of thing. I said, okay, the man that came that looks like it was not even one everybody accepted because it wasn't looking the handsome people are looking for. Don't having the money people are looking for. I know who I am. I am a woman that will not even need the money of a man. I want to have my money at the same time my husband will be successful. Because if you are a successful woman, permit him to say Yoruba, your alubarica will actually
affect him.
But you will see it in your husband's
he's the right
If
person.
he's the right person. So you don't need to something make it. You can connect, make him make it. I don't know if that's correct.
Yeah.
Permit me, I'm not an English person. So what I'm trying to say is that, so I defined that. So the kind of man that attracted me was not really your kind of spec. I told my mother, It means miracle. And this is my man. And I told the man too, please, I will not be home sitting down.
While
So
you're running
to
the
the girls,
show.
to the women, I said to the girls, because there's always a girl in the child, in a woman in a girl. To the girls, listen, don't always say, I just want to quickly grab. What are you grabbing? When you are done grabbing, what next? But who are you, Gogo? Who are you yourself to be able to fit in that man into your structure? And I was happy to define that. I got the man. Then I decided what I want. How many kids can make me have peace of mind? You can see it's a plan, you know. It's a disciplined life, you know. And you don't need to be innocent to be disciplined. I need to tell you that you don't need to be innocent to be disciplined. In fact, when you are too innocent, you miss the target. You just have to be yourself. What you believe in, flexibly, just be yourself. And pick what you want and define it. And when you are defining, be a woman that likes to write. You cannot define without writing. You will miss it.
Because if you don't
Go
have
back to the pen and
something,
paper.
you always go back to it and
And
go
I have
back
the
to it
kids,
and go
and
back to
today
it.
I answered that question. A career woman, having my home, my kids, my job. I'm an artist. I like that one.
Passion.
I'm an artist, yeah. I'm an artist.
Because people can easily
Oh.
sing you.
Yeah.
Sing
You
your
can
thoughts.
sing me. You can read me. You can. In fact, you can just sing me.
And you
Yeah.
see, I love the fact that we're having this conversation with for me this morning, because everything that has to do with this woman, and when I saw the kind of songs, I couldn't really say she's gospel. I couldn't really say she's that. So I just call her an inspiration.
Inspirational singer.
She's an inspiration, and she should be heard. I think people should sing you, as a matter of fact. I love the one that I got, the Ubiri song.
Oh.
Like the definition of what a woman should be. And I think that was what was being played
Yeah,
there
that
all
was the
the time.
remix of it. The real original Biri is even fire. You know, it's fire more than the remix, because the one that one.
Who writes your lyrics?
Yeah, I wrote my lyrics myself. I'm a writer.
Wow.
Yeah. You know.
So, ma'am, I have a question. You know,
In 1 minute.
Yes,
She's
a 1
about
minute
to-
question. And the question is, how do you manage men outside?
Okay, the pressure for men. Okay, thank you for that question. I think the question someone, a young lady approached me and asked me that people will be rushing you. I now said that, say, when you're a principled woman and you have a taste, you have your class, your own class. It might not even be all this big name class. And that's why I said that my class is the best. I don't know of yours, you know. And you are aligned to your belief. Do you know that you get to a point that even men will not trust you? They'll just be like this. Even to enter your office or to talk to you. You know, and those ones that are courageous enough to approach you, they already know who you are. They know your status. They know what you believe in. They know you.
They won't go past the
They
boundary.
won't pass the. In fact, you know that there's some big men out there with their jeep and everything, bully all the girls everywhere. When they come to you, they will be shaking in their pants. If they don't release them on time, you will see them panicking. They wanted to quickly leave your side because they know you're not the kind of man they can just come and toy with. When you are doing it well and they're still toiling with you, they are not still there. There's still something wrong with you.
They've not gotten your identity.
When you are doing
correctly.
it well and they're toiling with you, there's still something they are seeing that has not really intimidated them. But a woman that is well defined in her class, it's only when she wants to go naughty, she will just like, yeah, out of those guys, let me just who can go with me for lunch. You pick, they don't pick you.
And for, you know, see, when you said you went to
Because
your
you want to
parents,
turn it
you said, no, you know, this is someone that has the experience.
And she needs to go on Star FM right now.
She needs
or
to
else
go-
our time
you
on
need to
Star
be- Before
FM.
you go, see, that marriage aspect.
time on Star FM will
that
go.
marriage aspect is what I want you to kind of hammer on.
Okay.
You know,
Do you want
that-
to be on Star FM? Don't answer this
You,
girl.
please, you have to answer this one.
Go answer
Someone
it on
asked me
Star
this
FM.
question now,
Okay.
that you presenting your husband to be to your mother. A response not that fine, and how were you able to manage your parents
And convince them.
and convince them?
Do you know before you get to the stage of presenting your man, there must have been other thing in your life that you have been presenting to your parents?
that you have done beautifully.
And they see the outcome that you know what you
They
are
know that
doing.
you're sure of who
See,
you
when
are.
you're not mature, don't start this thing. You'll be frustrated. That's a maturity stage.
That's the
That-
answer. So you watching us right now, when you are not matured,
Yeah,
don't start this
don't
thing.
start. Because when you start, you get out of
We
it.
need to go because I need to. Fumika needs to go on. Fumi needs to go on Star FM this morning.
All right, well, thanks for
And I
having
know
me.
for those who are watching, you can check you out on Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah,
Can you
on
give them your handle?
Instagram page is Fumi Ayinke Official. I'm just Fumi Ayinke everywhere.
Fumi Ayinke everywhere.
Just put it.
Instagram,
Fumi
YouTube, Facebook, wherever.
Official.
Fumi
Ayinke.
Ayinke Official.
Just
And that's all.
you see me
Thank
there.
you so much for making the journey down
Thanks
to
for having me.
Lagos.
Thank you
And
so
And coming
much.
down. Yinka Kenny is going to kill me this morning, but she's sending her love to you. Miriam, wave bye bye. We need to go. Have a beautiful day, people. We'll see you again
morning.
tomorrow morning.
Bye.
You know, when God made everything that He made, what did He say? He said they were all good. You are all good. God did not create a failure, and none of you will be a failure. All that you have learned during this Impact 2022, take them to heart. Go over your notes again. You will be what God has purposed you to be. Nothing will hinder you. You will make it. Just as we are very proud of all these who by the grace of God gave their lives to Christ and God backed them up and they came to the top of their profession, we will hear about you. I say we will hear about you. His word is every tool you need to walk, and to walk for greatness, because not a single one of you was sent to the earth to be a piece of decoration. You were sent to make your life count, to impact other lives, and to change every space that you will occupy. God is a total picture. Consider this screen as God's total agenda. Consider that screen cut into every tiny piece. One piece of it is you. Whenever you're missing, there's a hole in the picture. Which means the purpose of God cannot be accomplished without you accomplishing your own purpose.
Telling you that somebody might have put you like that among the people they never do well, the people that are just marking time, the people that do not have any special goal in life, but impact has come. Impact has awakened you. Impact has told you, come up higher, higher, and you will go in Jesus' name. As Pastor Mrs. Ibokun Awoshika said, the people that do know their God will be strong. As these strong people there. As these strong people there. You know, I'm much older than you are, but you see me standing, I'm strong. You see me walking, I am strong. And you know, the mark of old age, those who are going down and they're saying bye-bye, the mark, you'll find it in the brain. The brain goes down, cannot read, cannot learn, cannot think, cannot do anything. When the brain is gone, everything is gone. My brain is feeling bad.